Ow, cool. Hey guys, welcome to a live stream. Long time no speak. Yeah. There has been one or two main reasons, but trying to find something to share on a live stream. So as I explained beforehand, live streams, me and live streams are going to be coming to a halt, or on the odd occasion. Oh, that's better. So this would be a bit of an odd occasion. Playing with new tools, working on the airsoft line. What that basically means is we're going to be putting out, on this channel I'm going to be putting out airsoft content. So this may be the last time you actually see me in this sort of in my home. Yeah, so it's going to be a bit hit and miss for when you actually see me. That's mainly because of trying to sort all these out, which will work. So what have we been getting up to? Right, so we've been visiting a number of places for reptiles, so there will be some reptile stuff coming up. Also, we've been exploring the line of airsoft. Now, airsoft, some people may know what it is, some people don't. Airsoft is when you essentially get to play with things like this and things like this. Now this is not a real gun, even though it's metal. It's an airsoft rifle, or an airsoft firearm, sidearm. It's used mainly and only on a registered airsoft field for sports. That's for basically people that don't really know. All you do is doing if you are thinking about getting into airsoft is go onto Google and type in, or request from Google if you're using Alexa or things like that, local airsoft venues. There's a wide range, there's them worldwide. A lot of them ironically seem to be in Europe, which we will be visiting, and we're going to be taking the cameras along with us. Ask them about the questions, look on YouTube. I will put a couple of links to a couple of people that we watch, or that I watch, and hopefully we'll get to come across in the future for things like these loadouts. This is a Glock 19 stubby, or Glock 17 stubby magazine, as you can see from the shop, like that. So very simple. This is obviously an airsoft pistol. Well, you can't really see down the barrel, but what this basically means is, if you know your guns, this part here is plastic, or in some cases rubber, and this mag does not take live rounds, it takes BBs. Now, obviously they can still hurt at close range, so this is, if you're going to do something like this, be very, very wary. And also, if you're going to buy something like this, don't take. There are a lot of shops out there. Some news agents or corner shop news agents, they have the little box ones that you see. That's got like a little blue slide on, and like this part here is blue, and it's labelled up airsoft. No, that is a BB pistol. They are single shot. Basically means you do that and shoot. You do that and shoot. These are more to the real firearms. So you literally do that. You rack the weapon, and then you're firing, and you fire till the mag's empty or till your gas runs out. Literally, we are working, or myself and the ANC squad are working closely with our home ground, because we did play a game yesterday, and we did come across, and you will come across them. There's no way you can get around them. People that are not calling the hits. The whole game of airsoft is about trust. If you shoot somebody that you're playing against, you shoot them and they don't call their hit, then the idea is that, I mean, there's a lot of videos that do show it and do not. Is number one rule: the whole game is about trust. You shoot somebody, you're expecting for them to put their hand up, shout hit, turn and walk off. There is going to be the very, very small occasion where you shoot somebody, you point blank shoot somebody, you've seen it hit them, and everything else, you will see it through other videos from other people, and they still stand there and they still shoot back at you. The idea is you don't confront them, you inform a marshal, they get it sorted out. They're there to do that, as well as to make sure that you're safe and everybody else is safe and nobody gets hurt. That's the primary game. Bear with me 1 second. So the whole concept of the game is to reenact wartime scenarios, any sort of scenario. It's fun. You're running around a wooded area. You must keep hydrated at all times, wherever you're going to do, wherever you play it, whether you're playing it from the States, whether you're playing it UK or in Europe or anything. If it's a first time, don't worry about any gear at all. The only thing you need to worry about is getting some decent footwear. Now, mine are here. This is decent footwear because your ankle only comes to here, and this part above it supports the rest of your ankle. There was numerous times I nearly went over on my ankle through the fields. You are going to come across it. If you're wearing things like that, you won't have a problem. Mainly, a lot of the injuries sustained on an airsoft field are from people who don't have the proper footwear on. They run around in what's supposedly best for them. They run around in trainers, they twist their ankle pops out, they break their ankle, they do something. It's all to do with the ankle. Very, very rare there's an odd occasion, unless somebody is overclocking airsoft shots, or people are sponging their shots, they're not calling the hits, and then you think you've shot them, you turn around, and the next thing you know, you get hit fairly hard with something else. It's fairly hard with one of their shots or whichever. But that, as I said, that is on a very, very, very minute occasion. Anyway, the ground that we work, the ground that we play from is local to us. They're a great bunch of lads. We've been there. Well, we've only been there twice now, because obviously starting this, we've started essentially from the start. we do have an array, a small collection of gear. I mean, you can possibly see right here, there's a few bits and pieces. We've recently purchased this, a dome protector, for obviously that concept. So other than receiving the butt of a gun to the head, it will protect this soft thing from BBs to a degree. I'm currently working on this, as you can see, this little section here. I'm currently working on this to fit the camera to this, because beforehand I was fixing it to a cap, which is here. You can, I don't know if you can sort of see there the two cuts that I made. The other one is here, yeah, there it is. To house that, to house the camera. Now, on the caps themselves, the cameras are fairly heavy. Obviously them housed, and yes, this is a submergible, oh, there's a couple of scratches in there, submergible camera housing for a GoPro or something similar. Ironically, even though these make the cameras waterproof, they are also very, very good shields against BBs. Yeah, so using these, like the cheaper versions, you can get them in HD, 1080p, them the ones that we've got, or that I've got even. They provide adequate protection, and also, as you'll see by the videos that I'm working on at the moment, you will see that it gives a fairly decent coverage and fairly decent image. So we're expanding into all the different pieces. Also, we're trying to get, as we're going around the shop, as we're going around airsoft stores, what we're trying to do is find the best store for starter kits and what they would suggest and the best prices. So when you do eventually get past or start really wanting to get into it, what we can do is offer you basically the best place to go and spend your money to get what you want to get at a reasonable price. And if you can go and fetch it, that would be great. You can go and meet them, go and say hello, or they'll post it out to you. There are a number of places out there, but I'm very picky. Some places, as you walk in, all they want to do is obviously take your money. Yes, that is what they're there to do, but it doesn't take a rocket scientist. The moment you walk into a store and somebody turns around and says to you, hello sir or madam, can I help you? Now, to me, I'm more likely to spend my money in a place like that, and that is actually even if I'm going to go into a shop and buy a pair of these gloves for airsoft purposes, hard knuckles. Even if I'm going in just to buy a pair of these, at the end of the day, if I know I can stand there, and it sounds bad, but speak to them for 10-15 minutes about, look, I've got these, I bought these gloves, but I want to get some clothing, I want to get a loadout vest, I want to get some other bits and pieces, what do you suggest? This is what we're already going to do, and this is how we're going to put it across. Now, like I said, we have come across a couple of places that we would suggest go to. One or two places that we're not going to name, but those are going to be don't go to. That can be a bit abrasive and sharp. We went in the first couple of times, nice as pie, absolutely great. Started asking questions, and you could tell by the looks on the faces that, yeah, they just wanted to be left alone. They wanted you in there to get what you got to get and get out. They would answer your question, but it always seemed to be with a bit of a, like I say, snide tone in the voice when I was asking you. I was like, oh God, really, that type of, you know, you'd know what I mean. Is if you say, oh, really, have I got to do this type of thing? That sort of feeling, vibe I had off him. So that's a bonus. So figuring these out now, it's going to help you a lot in the future. One of the grounds we are going to be covering, I know this has gone on a bit, it's been like 15 minutes in. One of the grounds we're going to be covering is right near Kinveredge. Now cast your mind back to one of the videos. We went on a expedition with Black Country Spirit Seekers, and we went, or I took John Wood to Kinveredge, and I kept on saying, we need to go back to the edge, we need to go back to the edge, we need to go back to the edge. Well, ironically, the tunnels that are underneath Kinveredge is part of a large, even though reports of being haunted or anything like that, yeah, right underneath Kinveredge there is actually an airsoft ground, and they are playing in the tunnels. They do play, or the tunnels are a part of the airsoft ground. Now, we only recently found this part out, so it's a bit of hit and miss. Do I go there on a walk around with these, with the cameras, for a spirit purpose, or do I go and organise an airsoft ground day where we go and play in the daytime and then we see what goes on and see if we catch anything on cameras in the day? It's still going to be airsoft driven, but there may be a few extra bits and pieces in there. Anyway, so what's going on in the future? Obviously, like I said, airsoft, yeah. Other than that, to be fair, a lot of my videos before was silly, messing about, funny, comedy. Yes, great, we can do that, but there is literally, if I'm Ant, there is no Deck. If I'm Deck, there is no Ant. There is, if I'm Dom, there is no Dick. Yeah, there's me, and I can be funny on occasions, but it's going to be a one trick. It's not going to be a one trick pony, it's going to be a one man show. That's it. That's the reason why the lives are going to be stopping. But don't be disheartened. Shall be coming in with some new content. I'm currently tidying up my mess from yesterday's game. I just basically came in, dumped it down, left it, that's it. So now I'm tidying it up, and let's just see what we come across. But all good fun. So I have the monster, and I have some bits to tidy up. See you soon.